Welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing? We are going to continue on with our Starcom Nexus playthrough, picking up right here where we left off. And we are going to come on up here to our gateway here. And we are going to come back over here where we left off, where we have cleared everything in the system. We are going to go over to the jump point here. I hope everyone's been good. I know we're been doing a little bit of Christmas shopping today. I'm on my last day of a kind of like a little mini vacation before Christmas rush hits at work, which is always nice, getting that time away. Like I said, there's some travel times. Okay, so we came up to this place. Let's slow down so we can scan this planet. No anomalies there. Now let's head up to this one. Looks like we got a couple of planets here. Alright. There are anomalies here. Let's go take a look. The anomaly detected from orbit turned out to be a very weak distress signal from a group of reptilian scientists trapped in a crevice. They identify themselves as Surid scientists whose survey vessel was damaged in a surprise attack. They have been stranded for some time and are running low on supplies. So I have done this already. I did this to communicate, but let's offer to take them on board just to see what happens. They enthusiastically accept your offer, glad to not spend another night freezing their scaled posteriors off in a frozen crevasse. All right. Here we go. And on behalf of the Saurid Republic, we bid you greetings. Who are you, and what are your intentions? We are human representatives of Starcom, and we come in peace. We do not know of the Starcom Collective, but accept your intentions of peace. How is it we have not encountered your kind before? We were transported to this region by a rift in space. Interesting. We have warp nexuses that can be used to travel great distances. But what you describe is unknown to us. We would speak to you further, but we are on a search and rescue mission from one of our survey vessels, which has not reported in. We have rescued your missing survey team and will transfer them to your vessel immediately. Our lost brethren, you have done a tremendous service to the Saurid Republic. Please accept these minerals as a token of our gratitude. We got 50 gold. The planet where you located the missing team is one we had already passed by. Your detection capabilities must be more advanced than our own. Was there anything else you wish to discuss? All right, some questions about the races of this region. Which race in particular? How about them? You know what? I'm just tired of doing a lot of reading on this, so let you pause and read that. Now we're going to ask about the Chittick. Let you pause and read that. And they're wanting us to destroy a base. But Then we can go back. Some questions about this region of space. The Nexus wormholes. The people they call are the ones that did it. And then this is making a request for trade in the future. All right. Check out this planet here. No anomalies. It's all the planets of this system. So let's jump in here and see where we go next. Whoa. Hot zone. Alright, we're taking some damage. We need energy. That was a bit of a hot zone. Alright. There's that destroyer. It's coming. Alright. So, now what's left is this cargo ship. Wonder what happens if we try to hell it. Oh. Wants nothing to do with us. So, you know. We'll do what any good human does and destroy it. Alright, we got an anomaly on this planet here. Alright, survey team easily locates the anomaly detected from orbit. Several chunks of scanned debris containing titanium and yttrium. Any markings ablated off during atmospheric entry, but metallurgic analysis shows that whatever it was made by a Starcom fabricator. So we got some titanium and yttrium. Alrighty. We got another one of those gates there. You know what? Let's come back over here and get this planet. Oh. Get out of their range a little bit. Get some energy back real quick for this suicide run that we're about to do on them. There we go. Looks like there's another one up this way. We are gaining on them, so I'm not gonna... You know what? Yeah, I am. Alright. I love stepping on bugs. What was that? I have no idea. I've never known what those were, but I see them. They fly through from time to time. Alright. Survey this place. Nothing there. Oh no, in some ways this game almost makes me think, let's see, if you're going long distance, take your hands off the command console. Oh yeah, the autopilot. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we got a scout over there. Another scout here. You gonna come play too? Well, you got to play for a minute. Now you know why I wanted the that third cannon. I think everybody's understanding now. We got an anomaly here. On a high mountain on this uninhabited ice ball is a structure buried in ice and snow. After a careful defrost using the lander's thrusters, the team is able to enter. The structure was an automated observatory that likely has been abandoned for centuries. Judging from several records, it was part of a project to study the chemical composition of rare comets. Sadly, most of the data collected has been lost as the equipment failed. One hard copy document has an interesting note. Translation reads, probe thruster failure confirmed, likely unrecoverable, project dead, stopped, and there's the coordinates. And you can see coordinates right up here. So we got a update on our mission log. And as you can see, there's something down there. So we got one more planet to check out here in this system. We are going on a long, deep dive here. We're going to stay away from Kite Station for a hot minute. Got an anomaly here as well. On approach, heat blooms and seismic readings suggest this structure is some kind of mining facility. No life signs are immediately detected, although heavy dust makes visual and sensor observations tricky. Approach with caution. Seems that this is an automated mining facility operated only by low-level drones who ignore the team's presence. Deep bore drills bring yttrium ore to the surface, which the drones collect and process. Judging by the material composition of the equipment, this is a Chittick facility. Let's collect all the processed yttrium and dismantle the facility. Look at all of that. A lot of titanium. Drones put up no resistance to being dismantled, and the team's able to extract a non-trivial amount of titanium from them. All right. Well, let's go in this little wormhole and see where this takes us. Alright, looks like we got 2 planets here. There's another black hole there. Let's see. You know what? Let's go up to this one first. There's the star. Man, those lighting effects are next level. We got a Chittick frigate coming in. And a whole bunch up here. Destroyers, scouts, scout. All right. All right, we need to get away. Get some energy back. I want to get in back here to take out that missile boat. We'll worry about that destroyer later. Oh, hey, we got a friendly here. What is this? The waters were warm and the pilotros swam into our mouths when the Ulukwu first met you. They were delicious. By what name were you known? Are you asking who we are? I am Yavin of Starcom. We were pulled into this region of space by a rift in space. How strange the way you came to these undeep waters. We had not seen your kind, but you gave us gifts and we tried to help. If you're gonna help us, maybe we'll give you something in return. We continued without your gift and suffered little for it. Did you suffer for lack of ours? We could not recall. Things for things, things for knowledge. What did we do when we swam together? Things for things, so we can trade with them. I know we need a lot more of this, but we have a whole lot of this, so try 100. And we can get 10. All right. And that's going to be all for now. All right, we got our energy back here. Now we got some bugs that need to be stepped on. All right. There's one dead bug. Can't shoot his missiles if we're in behind them. A missile loader. That gives us 30 research points. Alright. Looks like there's only one thing left. Can't tell what that is yet. Alright, we are going to zoom down here. Oh, it's an outpost. Alright. We need to disengage for a minute. Get some energy back. I tried energy. Come on back. Nope. Looks like they got some reinforcements possibly on the way. There we go. Maybe not. Alright, we got an anomaly over here. Is that the squid guys? Scanners were unable to detect any indigenous life on this arid rocky world, but a high plateau is riddled with tunnels. They do not appear to be the result of natural geographic activity. As the team approaches one of the tunnel openings, faint metal rattlings can be heard. Mining equipment just inside the entrance appears to be of Chittick origin. Let's go into the tunnel. As the team moves through the tunnels, they become aware of increased movement. Sticking to the quieter, small tunnels, they were able to grab a moderate amount of titanium. Keep searching. They find a cache at the end of the tunnel. As they gather up the ore, a group of Chittick workers surprise them and sound the alarm. The team rushes back to the surface toward the lander as Chittick, armed with mining lasers, open fire. Alrighty. Survey's complete there. So now let's get back up here to this planet. Looks like we've lost 3 crew members, but that's okay. We can always get more. Big old gas giant. Polar Master initially thought this planet was emitting a microwave signal. Actually, the interaction of the solar wind with the gas giant's poles is producing low energy but highly focused maser. Got 25 research points. Alright. Let's move on to the next system. This might have been about as far as I got when I was just playing the game out. I think we got time for one more system. At least. Let's speed along a little bit here. Let it suck us in. Pretty short jump here. See, we got 2 planets and another jump. Go with the closer of the 2. This is a giant world. Class A4 planet. Got a surface anomaly here. Let's go check it out. Sensors detect an indistinct anomalous reading beneath the surface of the waves. Surface conditions on this part of the planet make for dangerous conditions. Send the team down in dive suits to investigate. I know I'm not supposed to use comms during survey for idle chatter, but can we name this phenomena continental drift racing? The anomaly turned out to be a tremendous amount of geothermal energy being unleashed as one of the planet's continents slides beneath another in a subduction zone. Continents are moving at the incredible rate for continents of 5 meters per day. Got 15 research points for that. Alright. You want more? Yeah, that's what I thought. You don't want none of this. Alright. Let's go over here to this other planet. Actually, where's that? We got one big anomaly down here. Right near a white dwarf. We could go down there, but that would be one heck of a flight just flying directly. I'm not sure I want to do that. Let's go ahead and just auto fly here. Oh, hey. Is that another one of those? Hey, it is. Why is that one not activating? Huh. Three enormous pillars of weathered rocks stretch up into the clouds. Upon closer inspection, it appears that they were once part of a tremendous artificial structure, possibly a building or ceremonial relic. While its overall shape has eroded beyond recognition, seismic scanners reveal an entrance a few meters below the sand of the largest pillar. Flight of enormous stairs, each nearly a meter high, climbs for half a kilometer through the interior of the pillar before reaching a large vaulted chamber. At the far end is a large apparatus of stone and metal that looks like an orrery of the star system. There is a control panel covered with glyphs. Using the ship's translator, it appears that it can be used to open one's eye. Alright, let's open the eye. There is a deep rumble, followed by a surge of EM radiation above the pillar. On board the ship, an energy reading is detected elsewhere in the system. Okay. Oh, hey, now that opened. Okay. So as far as these Nexus gateways, so we can go here to here to here, or all the way back to there. I kind of want to keep going, see if we can find a way down here, because we got some kind of mission. So, I think we got time for at least one more system. So let's see what happens. Hey, we're going down there. Alright, we got a planet not too far away this way. So let's come look over here. There's a lot of stuff in this system. Alright, no anomalies there. Let's come check this one out over here. We'll go zooming across a little bit here. Alright, we got a planet right there. We'll check that once we get this one checked. Class D. Got an anomaly. On approach, the team fails to spot anything that looks of interest in the endless desert. The team's engineer wonders if the anomaly might be a false positive. Shifting soft sand makes finding a decent landing location tricky. Eventually, they locate a spot, but it's a few kilometers from the alleged anomaly. Let's get them to go out on foot. It's a mystery how the team missed it from the air, but a short hike from where the lander set down is an oasis. Scans failed to detect anything at all unusual in the water, which is at most 2 meters deep and crystal clear. But the team members take turns investigating to be sure. Well, that was it for that. Well, we got a bug frigate over here. But let's get this other planet here. Actually, we're going to have to take care of that before we do anything else. Alright, that was easy enough. We got another one coming. Let's get whatever that is. What, you running from me, boy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Stupid bug. Alright, now let's get over to this planet. An A2 planet. Nothing there. Just got an achievement for scanning 25 planets. Oh. Is this that system with the, yeah. With the bug hive. And it looks like we've already taken out. Oh, maybe not. Whoop. Alright. Let's kind of sit back here a little. And get rid of all of their little fighter guys here. I got what, 2 left? All right. Almost got all our energy back here. Oh, we got a whole nother wing of them. Think we're just gonna have to go up here and damage this base out. All right. Slowly picking them off. Alright, there may be only 1 or 2 of them left, so. Alright. Alright. Just let them swarm us. We'll pick them off. That's their resources they're having to spend, so... Let's get out of here. We're definitely injured here. When they're the big swarms, it's just spray and pray. You're going to hit something. Usually. Alright. Let's see what more damage we can do here. Alright. We're just going to sit here and kind of let our guys repair the ship a little. Just pick them off as they fly by here. Alright. Come on back. Pole's looking better. Getting there. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna make another pass. There it is. There we go. We got a robotic controller, which got us some more research. And I think that might have been the Chittick base that the Saurid was wanting us to take out. We got an anomaly here. Let's see. It's clear the Chittick have been extremely busy on this otherwise lifeless rock, although the purpose of their activities is less obvious. A massive pylon rises above the uneven plains. It's so tall that it appears to have been partly supported by tractor beams from orbit until recently, but now has become dangerously unstable. Chittick workers flee the structure on foot and seem more interested in saving their own carapaces than the survey team. The team engineer guesses that the tower will collapse soon, but might be safe to enter for now. Well then, let's investigate. The main entry chamber of the tower is already deserted. The Universal Translator interprets glyphs on the schematic as follows. Level 2, data archives. 3, habitat. 4, main generators. 5, pylon reinforcement. 6, high lab. The engineer guesses that the tower will not collapse for a few hours. Well, let's look at the pylon reinforcement, see if we can make it last longer. This level contains multiple pieces of equipment apparently designed to reinforce the structure's integrity, including several with high concentrations of neutronium. The team gather up more portable pieces and head back to the entrance. Alrighty, well, let's look at the data archives, because we need more. Someone destroyed the terminals in the data archives before evacuating, but were in such a rush that they left the databanks mostly intact. So we got that. The tower is vibrating noticeably, and the engineer guesses that the tower will remain upright for another hour or two, but he would prefer not to stake his own life on that opinion. I think we have time for one more, probably. Let's go for the high lab. The lab is the closest accessible area to the tower's energy focal point. Sparks arc from several pieces of equipment. It appears to have been abandoned in a hurry. Judging from instrument readouts, the team xenotechnician believes that this entire structure is a complex observatory designed to monitor the universal background radiation for some reason. There are also some references to eyes and keys that seem like they belong more in a religious tract than amid the technical data. Back to the entrance with 125 research points. All right, we are getting back to the lander. Team rushed back to the lander and take off. Before they reach orbit, seismic readings suggest the tower has collapsed. We got 55 neutronium and a whole lot of research. All right, we got 2 more planets in this system. What do we got over here? Got an anomaly here as well. Minor gravimetric distortions detected from orbit are traced to a spherical object floating a few meters above the surface of the planet. No other signs of civilization are evident. The team's engineer speculates that this object may be a stasis sphere, an artificial field that slows time within an area to a near standstill, creating a perfect time capsule. Based on scanner readings, he believes it may be possible to open with a specific code transmitted as gravity waves. But as to what that code might be, he hasn't got a clue. So, there's more to investigate. So, let's go back down. The perfectly reflecting stasis sphere still hovers stoically above the landscape. Whatever secret or technology is needed to unlock it remains a mystery. Alright, so I guess we got to figure out how to unlock it and come back. Let's see. So, That's not it. How? Well, I don't know how we make notes. Okay. Well, it says you could. I don't know how. Well, we got a bug frigate around. No anomalies here. Let's go take care of this bug frigate. Because, you know. Alright. Looks like there may be another hostile up there. But we're going to come down here. And just like that, we are going to call this episode here. Went a little bit long because we found that base, and that took a while to take out. But we got that base taken out for the Saurid with our little surveyor ship. Took a minute. Wish we had a bigger ship to have used on it. But guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode of Starcom Nexus. And make sure you do go out and check on your veterans. We are coming up on the holiday season. Usually can be a trying time for many veterans on many levels. Just reach out to them, let them know you're thinking about them and you care. And then all together, we can get rid of the 23 a day. Cut that number back to 0. And guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. But have a good one, and we will see you next time. Goodbye, guys.